Would you like to know how to set up your Twitch alerts through Streamlabs OBS? Then make sure you stay tuned to today's video. Hey, I'm Dale and this is Live Streaming Tech, and if you want to learn a little bit more about live streaming like a pro, make sure that you subscribe to this channel and turn the bell notifications to on so that way you don't miss a single video. Are you currently streaming over onto the Twitch platform? If so, what is your preferred way of doing it? Do you use mobile, or are you using, say, Streamlabs OBS? Are you doing it on laptop, desktop? I definitely would love to hear from you, so just drop your thoughts down inside the comments. So you're streaming over onto the Twitch platform and you're possibly using Streamlabs OBS, but you're not really sure how to set up Twitch alerts. To be more specific, you have viewers that are engaging with you, whether they're following, subscribing, or donating bits, or even making some type of a donation, but you're not having anything setting off. You're not recognizing them immediately without verbally saying something. Well, that's okay because Streamlabs OBS actually has a really neat integration with Twitch alerts. And it's a very simple process. So I'm just gonna actually have Walt take over from here.
So it's really quick. It's easy. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Well, first, we're gonna come over to sources. We're gonna click the plus button, add a new source. We're gonna hit alert box, add source. And we're just gonna leave it titled alert box. Okay, now we're going to have a settings alert box pop up. And as you see here, the first thing is you can change the width and height. Me, personally, I just leave it alone. I can resize it later. The bits I want on. I'm an affiliate, so I get bits. Here's the thing. If you haven't made affiliate yet, leave it on, because when you do make affiliate, that is one less thing for you to do. Go ahead and donations, whether you accept donations or not. Click that on. Merch, I do not do merch, so I have that turned off. Subscriptions. I'm an affiliate. I can get subscriptions. Turn that on. Follows, hosts, raids. Now you see something here called Super Hearts and Super Chat. That is for your YouTube. Now, you can turn these off, but I like it because I do have a YouTube channel that is linked to my Twitch channel. And it's really cool when people go over there and they subscribe to my YouTube channel, because then an alert will go off and they get to see John Travolta sitting on the toilet. It's actually fun. Then you have this face masks where they can donate a certain amount of bits to apply a face mask to you. It's kind of fun and quirky. I personally don't do it because I'm already quirky. And then we're going to go ahead and come over here to layout. You have 3 different layouts you can go with. You have the standardized one, which will show your image or your GIF at the top, and then the image of the name or the name of whether they're following, donating, subscribing, so on and so forth will be down below it. The middle one, the name will actually be struck through the image or GIF or whatever you choose to use. And then the third one, the name is offset to the right of the image. Me personally, I like the default image. Let's go ahead and hit done. Now, as you see here, this window here is the size, the current size. Me, I feel that's too distracting for the viewer. Here's the thing though, you can have it take up the whole screen if you like. You can have it take up very little of the screen. Me, I shrink it down just slightly larger than my cam size. So, as you see there, don't put it over your cam because it will cover you up when it goes off. And I like to put it right above the cam. Now, there's no rule or thumb. I mean, you can put it pretty much anywhere. For instance, I do have an overlay where my chat is off to the right-hand side. And a lot of times I will put my alerts over there where they will be over chat. But for this instance, we're going to do it right above my cam. Now, we're going to go over to dashboard because we want to customize these alerts. Mine are already customized, so I'm going to go ahead and show you what I've done with some of them. We're going to go to widgets. Click alert box. Now, as you see here, you have your general settings. Then you have your follows, subscriptions, donations, hosts, bits, rates, merch, so on and so forth. We're going to go to the donations tab. That's my favorite one. Now, you could set the minimum amount. So, for instance, you don't want to set the minimum amount to 50 cents because every time somebody donates 50 cents to your channel, that alert's going to go off. You're going to find out people that have extra money to spare, they're going to donate 50 cents at a time just to get a laugh out of it. So, at least set it to a minimum of $1. Matter of fact, I think that's all it will do is a minimum of $1. The smallest donation could be a donation message. So, actually, no, you can actually drop it down to 0. So if you drop it down to 0, every donation alert will go off. They, like I said, I usually say $1. If those are going off too much and they're distracting from the stream, or they're distracting you from providing the content, then I would suggest raising to 2 or 3. Doesn't necessarily mean that you won't accept a $1 donation. It will still accept, the alert won't go off. That is the only difference. The minimum amount of recent events, do that to 0. And then they'll go on your event log. So for instance, if somebody does do 50 cents, it will still go on our event log, which is that little top bar there that says the most recent donator. It's going to have their name up there and that they gave 50 cents. But it just won't fire off the alert to do so. So you can even do that too. You can also put that to $1. So basically anyone donating less than $1, they're not going to see their name up on there. It's however you choose to do it. And then your message template. I have mine set to thank you, and then the name of the donator, which is in brackets, for donating, and then the amount, which is also in brackets. Here's the thing. You could change this around any way you want, but just leave that name and that amount in. You don't want to mess with that, because then it's not going to pop up what you want it to pop up for. So you can put down, let's take out thank you, and we'll go put, let's see here, clap for so-and-so for donating such and such amount. There we go. Now you can change the text animation. I'm going to put it to none. Now my image, I like to use Pulp Fiction. I'm a big, huge Pulp Fiction fan. So when somebody donates, they're going to see the picture of the gal at the very beginning of the movie robbing the diner with her boyfriend / her husband. I don't know. Does it ever say? I don't know. So at any rate, that's the GIF. And then I also have the sound clip of that scene. So not only that, they get the GIF of Pulp Fiction, and they also get the sound clip that goes to that scene. The sound volume, I always recommend keeping it down in the 1/3 or 1/4 amount section, because it tends to be quite loud. That also depends on the sound clip that you're using, how clear it is. If it's muddled, you might have to turn it up. You can also make your own sound bites using a simple wave recorder on your PC. There's also other websites out there you can find that you can make your own custom GIFs. Alert duration. Once again, this is a matter of taste. I think 10 seconds is enough. Here's the thing. If you want to shout out somebody, especially for donations or cheering bits, you can put it a little bit longer if you care to. But 10 seconds is usually enough. Alert delay. I leave it to 0. You can also change that. And then, of course, you have enabled custom HTML, CSS. If you are into that kind of stuff, good for you. I'm not. CSS sounds like it's something that might give me a headache. But then again, who knows? I might learn that later on down the road. All right. You want to scroll down further and you want to hit Save Settings. Boom. Now it's saved. Now we can come up here and we can actually test it. So we're going to test Donation Alert, and we're going to click back over to Editor real quick.
Everybody be cool. This is a robbery.
And there we go. And unfortunately, it's not showing the GIF, so we got to figure out what's going on. Maybe there's too much text on there.
This is a test donation for $1.
So let's go back. Let's find out what we did wrong. Once again, go into Widgets, Alert Box. We're going to go into Donations. And you can do this for each and every one of your alerts. So let's go ahead and let's put down... Let's just put down name, donated, amount. It's kind of generic, but we'll go with that. Let's scroll down, save settings. Let's go ahead and scroll up again. We're going to test it.
Everybody be cool. This is a robbery.
And it's super small still. Let me check that out.
This is a test donation for $1.
Everybody be cool. This is a robbery.
This is a test donation for $1.
Okay, let's see here. Let's go with bounce. Open donator message settings. Font size, that's where. Let's drop that down. Let's open this one. Font size a little big there too. Let's go ahead and drop that down. Okay, did we save it? Yeah, we did, I think. All right, let's test it.
Everybody be cool, this is a robbery!
There we go. That's a little bit better. The text is still a little bit small. We can go in and tweak that. There we go. That's much more legible. So we messed around with the font. You do have to play around with that to make sure that everything falls within that certain
This
parameter.
is a test donation for $1.
Okay. So obviously you would do this under your dashboard for all your widgets. Due to the length of this video, and we don't want it to be 30 minutes long, we're going to go ahead and we'll just do one more. And we'll just show the raids one. I'm not going to mess with it at all because I pretty much already have it set in. Once again, I'm using a Pulp Fiction GIF. You can find a lot of these GIFs, like, you know, just Google free GIFs. You can download the GIF and actually upload it, or you can actually put the link. I would recommend downloading the GIF and actually uploading it to Streamlabs so it's right there. Same with the sound clips. You can link them, but it's just better if you download that file already up to Streamlabs. Streamlabs will always have that. And once again, just kind of play around with the volumes. That obviously would be way super loud. Save alerts. You also have variations. You can add variations so that way you can have different alerts for the same thing that takes place. So you can have variations for your follow, variations for your donations, variations for your raid. It changes it up. Me personally, I like to stick with a theme, so I would have to get more Pulp Fiction stuff. Maybe you're a Game of Thrones fan. You can throw Game of Thrones stuff on there. Or maybe you've already built your brand so much that you can hire out maybe somebody on Fiverr to do some graphics for you and maybe some sound clips, and you can drop them in there as well. But have fun playing with that. And you know what's good? This video right over here, it is on how to customize your Streamlabs overlays. Definitely check it out. Till then, see you around. Go ahead, you can lock these in. The ones that we just hid. We can even lock that top one so it doesn't move around. So that's the thing. Once